This is Joy Reade losing it for 4.3 minutes in public. I think it's fine. It shows she's very serious about her politics. It's very emotional to her, but she is coming unglued. The good news is this is a Democrat going nuts. This is how Democrats actually feel, including the ones that can hold it together a little better than Joy Reade. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. Let's hang with Joy Reade out in the wild.
Y'all just tell me who the nominee is going to be. Let me know when you guys are finished fighting amongst yourselves who I got to vote for in November to keep Hitler out the White House. That's all I want to know.
Just tell me who to vote for. Oh, I hate when people talk this way to me. Okay. I'm not a child. I'm not a weirdo, but man, that's bad.
Got to vote for to keep Hitler out the White House. Y'all do your thing. Play in traffic all you want in front of these Republicans, acting a fool in front of these people instead of privately declaring your stuff.
She says, cover it up. Quit being transparent. Isn't that the problem? They've been covering it up all this time, and now it's starting to spill out into reality. By the way, she keeps calling Trump Hitler in the White House. Who's going to tell her that Hitler was a National Socialist?
But don't text me no more, because I'm not taking no more of these texts.
All right, I'll stop texting you, making fun of y'all.
Just let me know when you guys are finished figuring it out, Democrats, because I know y'all the freak out people. Go ahead and freak out.
Well, she is a Democrat, and she said the Democrats are the freak out people. So at least she's partially she's telling the truth just about herself.
Have your conversation, and then let me know who I got to vote for to keep Hitler out the White House. That's it. I'm done.
You got to vote for Trump if you want to keep Hitler out of the National Socialist out of the White House.
Oh, and by the way, if it's Biden in a coma, I'm going to vote for Biden in a coma.
Yeah, well, right now, pretty much you guys have had Biden in a coma for 3 years. So yeah, we get it. Your standards are rock bottom. You do not care. But I like this honesty from Joy Reade. We're voting party now. I'll vote for Trump. You can make him a felon. I'm voting for Trump. She's like, Biden can be in a coma. I'm voting for Biden.
I don't even really particularly like the guy. A lot of his policies, don't like him.
Oh, no love now for Joe Biden. Good old Joe Biden. Where's that guy at? No love. I don't even particularly like the guy, she says.
He's not Donald Trump, right? Yeah. Hitler, White House. We keeping him out. Keeping Project 2025 out. That's all I care about. Up and down the ballot, from the rooter to the tutor. School board, all the way up to White House and everything in between. Governors, members of Congress. I'm just going to vote all the way down to keep these people out.
Crazy eyes over there. Turn your high beams off, Joy Reade. Just click it. Take the high beams down a second. She is saying that as a Democrat, she's going down the ticket. D. I support this as a Republican. Down the ticket. Do not mark an X ever for a Democrat. So I'm with her on the party purity thing. I think she's onto something here. Just crazy as hell, but has the right argument.
The Project 2025 thing is the whole Republican Party. At this point, it's not about Biden. It is not about him. It's above me now. There's a Best Western next door.
And this Project 2025 thing, this is a heritage paper, some conservative think tank that I haven't read, that nobody has read. This is not the threat. She may have read it, and it probably says Project 2025. We will return the republic to the Constitution. It's probably and ripping out, gutting the unelected state, that oppressive unelected bureaucrats that are not part of the American plan, certainly not by our founders. So she's horrified by that, but it's a shorthand for her. Project 2025. Project 2025.
It is about keeping Donald Trump and his Project 2025 friends out of power. That's it for me, y'all. Y'all let me know what you think.
She's lying. That's not all there is for her. It never ends with Joy Reade.
And another thing. I've always got another thing. You guys do know that in 2020, y'all Democrats had choices of young people. You had a young LGBTQ guy, Mayor Pete. You had a Latino. You had Kamala Harris.
I like how she goes off the checked boxes. You had all kinds of LGBT. You had a Latino. You had Kamala Harris, whatever she is. Any box will do. Just check the box. Can we get a guy in a wheelchair in there? Can we get the guy that dresses up like a dog? Can we get the guy that steals luggage, the guy with the luggage thing? Any one of those boxes will work, except for Shapiro out of Pennsylvania. Do not put a Jew on the ticket. That's the Democrat Party, too.
You had Liz Warren. You had all these choices that were all younger than Biden, fresher and newer than Biden. And you know who y'all picked to be the president and the nominee? Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah. She's saying you made this bed now, and now you got to sleep in it. I'm with Joy Reade. Come on, Joe Biden, you can survive a little longer to the election. Don't get out, Joe. Do not quit on us.
He beat all the young people. So, yes, we have a gerontocracy problem on the Democratic side. Way too many of these oldie goldies that don't seem to want to sit down and retire.
Oh, there she is ripping on the age thing now. CNN and MSNBC, all the mainstream media have been running things that this is ageism. Remember, that was a week ago with Biden. If you complain about his age, it's ageism, age discrimination. They were doing another ism, ageophobic.
But when given the choice between the young and fresh and Joe Biden, y'all picked Joe Biden. That was what you picked. So he's in there because Democrats actually picked him in the first place. So just keep that in mind, that you've been given options in the past, and this is what you picked.
Oh, yeah. You voted for him fair and square. And the law, this is a legal issue now. The law says Biden gets his delegates. You're stuck.
And nobody stepped up to choose to run against him in the primary. So once again, Democrats went out and voted and picked. If you try to undo that choice, like 57 million some odd Democrats voted in these primaries, so what are you going to do? You're going to just tell them, F off, we're going to pick somebody different that's not him, or Kamala Harris, who was on that ticket too, on those ballots? That's not democracy.
Oh, thank you, Joy Reade. Thank you for announcing that the Democrats are not doing democracy. If they remove Biden and Harris. If they remove Biden, they have to do Harris. Harris is still on the ticket, totally legal for Biden to say, all my delegates go vote for Harris. She is at least on the ticket, and that $200 million of campaign money they've already raised goes with Kamala Harris. But if they remove them both and just float someone else in, if they bring in Gavin Newsom or Gretchen Whitmer, some total outsider, they're no longer being Democrats. And they were never for the vote. They were never for the rules. They're just going to fly someone in and say, well, it's easier to get forgiveness than permission. She's right on that. You all did this. And yes, she knows they do not care about the rules either.
This choice has been made. And so again, unless he decides to walk away, this is your choice. It's like when you go to a wedding, you got chicken or fish. You can eat chicken or fish or just be hungry. Or like when I was growing up in my house, it's what mom made for dinner or go to bed. There's your choices. You don't always get choices that you love. You get what mom made for dinner or take your ass to bed.
I like Joy Reade's mom better than Joy Reade already.
And in this case, it's either what mom made for dinner or Hitler. I'm voting for whoever ain't Hitler, and it ain't him. And I'm going all the way down that ballot, rooted to the tutor, school board, up to the White House. This is about power.
Oh, yes, it's about power. See, they're revealing everything. They're finally telling the truth. Look, this is about power. I want the power. I want more life.
And about picking not Hitler. That's it. That's it. That's me. Okay, now I'm really done. Bye.
Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. I'm Doug in Exile.